My name is Gerald. I'm with the Oscar Grant Committee, and I'm interviewing Cristina Gutierrez. Cristina, can you just tell people, why are you here? You are one of the hunger strikers, is that right?
Yes.
So we're in front of the Mission Police Station, the substation here on Valencia and 17th Street. Tell us why.
Well, because for a long time we've been trying to stop the police brutality against, young men, the black young men and Latino young men, and young men of color. And we go to meetings and we march and we do everything that we can, and nothing happens. They don't care. And so when they killed the last man, the 46-year-old homeless man,
Jose Luis, eh?
Jose Luis Góngora, is really, I said, I'm always saying, let's do something different. And it broke my heart, he had just become homeless. And on top of that, they went and they murdered him like that. And then I said to myself, this is enough. And I decided I'm going to go on a hunger strike. I don't care in front of the police station, because it's the station that it is, in the neighborhood where they kill them, so it would be a good place to be. Because they can be only here or the Bayview Hunters Point, those two stations where they murder people like crazy. So I said, this is what we're going to do. And I told my son, Elias, I called him, my daughter, and Ike, and I said, I'm going to go on a hunger strike, and I need you guys to bring me water or something like that. And they said, we're going in a hunger strike. And then they called this wonderful lady and other people, and we got together and we sat down and we said, we're going on a hunger strike. So the 5 of us got together to do this hunger strike in the name of the black and brown people against police brutality.
Okay, now, I notice, I've been here only 2 hours or so, but I can tell you, I've heard a lot of horns honking. The people apparently support you. How do we get that support to manifest itself in other ways?
Yeah, I believe right now we need, for example, for everybody to be calling Mayor Lee, call Mayor Lee, we demand the firing of this man. We want him fired because that will empower the people. We know it's not a solution, but we know that it will empower the people to know that they can do something about it. So we want people to do that. Call the mayor and say, are you going to let those people die over there? Because you don't want to do what you are supposed to do, because that chief of police is a racist guy. Because if he allowed for racist cops to remain in the force after they have read all the text messages that they have sent to each other, putting our people, talking about our people the way they talk, then he's racist and he's supporting racism. So he shouldn't be in the force. And number 2, because they talk about an investigation of a murder that is clearly that it was an execution of Mario Woods. It was an execution. And that they have 5 policemen emptying their guns on these men, not on the legs, not on the chest, on the head, everything to kill. It was to kill. So that was an execution. You don't need an investigation. He's a coward, and Mayor Lee is the same as this guy. If he doesn't fire him, then Mayor Lee has to resign because he's not doing the job that he was elected to do. That's our demand, and that's what we want to do, and that's what we want people to support. Tomorrow, Tuesday, at 6 o'clock here, there's going to be a meeting of the police commission, of the police here that they have every month with the community. We heard rumors that, what's his name, the chief of police is going to be here. We don't know. But we're going to have a rally here, and we're going to tell them, don't lie. Don't call for meetings with the community when you don't listen to us, when you don't care about us. Bring that man here, bring him, get the job done. We are making a call on the police too. We're saying if you're so good, if there's any of you, to serve the people, take a stand with us. Go against what's going on there. I personally, this is not our organization feeling, but I feel like, how can they have a union? Who are they? Who do they need protection from? You know, and that's what really destroying us. The city is being destroyed like that. Besides Major Lee, you know, so they either burn the buildings so that we have to leave and only the rich can come and live here, right? That's why we have tents all over the city. Just like here, that we have it because we are on a hunger strike. People are on tents, you know, like my grandson told me. I said, oh, you know, my love, we are here on a hunger strike. And, you know, he said, yeah, this looks like a homeless camp. You know, he goes, well, the homeless don't need to go on a hunger strike. They are on a hunger strike all the time, you know, because that's a little boy that is 8 years old that realized the situation of the homeless in this city. So we need to start doing all these things. You know, we had to come to this meeting, do that, go to mayor, and everybody, I think, should start some sort of an action against the mayor to force him to fire this. They should go to the Board of Supervisors tomorrow. There's a Board of Supervisors meeting. They should go there and say, how dare you handle business as usual? How dare you continue doing that? You know, I heard that some supervisor came here, and the other day another one came. I don't want to use names, you know. I said, what do they come here to do? Why don't they go there and pass some resolution that the mayor should be recalled? They can do that, you know. Why don't they say that they are that these policemen should go to jail? Or investigation of what? No, all we have to do is look at the video. That's why we did